Hi, I'm Adam Rank, and here are my top 5 rookie running backs for the 2020 season. Not including A.J. Dillon, because what are you doing, Packers? Let's start at number 5, and Keyshawn Vaughn. He went in the 3rd round, but has one of the best opportunities playing for the Buccaneers. No doubt, he's going to have to compete with Ronald Jones for touches this season, and that's fine. But Vaughn is somebody I'm going to be targeting in my fantasy drafts this summer. I have Colts running back Jonathan Taylor as my number 4 rookie back. You love the idea of him taking handoffs from Phillip Rivers and running behind that massive offensive line, but realize he's going to need to improve in his pass protection if he wants to be a 3-down back. He improved as a receiver last year in Wisconsin, but he's going to need to keep that momentum going to have a huge fantasy impact this year. DeAndre Swift is my 3rd rookie running back. I love him. He was the top back on my board heading into the draft, and Detroit should be really interesting. I don't expect much competition from Kerryon Johnson, mainly because DeAndre Swift's just better. And when Kerryon was running last year, he was productive, and I anticipate DeAndre Swift being even better than that. My number 2 rookie running back is Cam Akers. I love this pick. He's walking into a situation where the Rams let Todd Gurley go. They drafted Darrell Henderson last year. They have Malcolm Brown, but Akers is a perfect match for their zone blocking scheme. And with the Rams flying under the radar this season, I'm going to make it a priority to get Akers. My top rookie running back, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I'm not sure how the Chiefs pulled this off, but I'm not mad at it. Obviously, the Chiefs have Damian Williams. They signed DeAndre Washington, but these kinds of situations just have a way of sorting themselves out. And when Andy Reid starts throwing around comparisons to Brian Westbrook, even saying that Clyde was better, well, I'll tell you right now, I'm all in. I'm Adam Rank, and here are my top 5 rookie receivers for 2020. But first, Henry Ruggs. The first receiver off the board is not on this list. He's a great player, and he's going to be amazing in Las Vegas. But we don't expect him to have the volume to make this list. Instead, we start at number 5 with Michael Pittman. Love this pick for the Indianapolis Colts. T.Y. Hilton and Zach Pascal were the only Colts receivers last year to have at least 20 receptions. Now Pittman will join an offense that will be helmed by Phillip Rivers, and Pittman has the opportunity to be a solid fantasy option this season. CeeDee Lamb is number 4. He was my top receiver on the board heading into the draft, and he's great, but he's going to be battling Amari Cooper and Michael Gallup for targets this season. The upside here is the departure of Jason Witten and Randall Cobb clears up 166 targets. The only thing is, I caution you not to overdraft him based on his immense ability. Jerry Jeudy is my number 3 receiver. Now, he's in an interesting spot on a team that not only had Courtland Sutton, Noah Fant, and the recently added Melvin Gordon, but the Broncos also drafted KJ Hamler. But Jeudy has that special ability to thrive with other weapons surrounding him, and he will have a very productive rookie season. At number 2 is Jalen Reagor. The Philadelphia Eagles were starved for wide receiver help dating back to what seems like forever. Reagor reminds me a lot of Deshaun Jackson with his speed and his ability to get open. He will not have a lot of competition for targets, and it wouldn't surprise me if he ends up with about 80 receptions this season. And number 1 is Justin Jefferson. One of the most pro-ready receivers coming into the draft, he excelled for Joe Brady at LSU. Brady, of course, is the new offensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers. But Justin Jefferson has Adam Thielen with him. I don't see that as a problem. Stephon Diggs, who he is replacing, was the wide receiver 24 last season, and I would expect Jefferson to have similar type production this year.
Now that the NFL draft is over, here are my top 5 fantasy fits for the rookie class incoming in 2020. Number 1 is a no-brainer, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. We were hoping maybe the Chiefs would take a swing on one of the top running backs at the end of the first round, and they granted our wishes. CEH, the best route runner in this running back class, and now he slides into the best offense in the National Football League, a 3-down back who can unseat Damian Williams at the top of the depth chart and will easily be the 1.01 in your Dynasty rookie drafts. Number 2 is Justin Jefferson. Now that Stephon Diggs is in Buffalo, that opens up a lot of potential targets. Jefferson is pro-ready out of LSU. He will pair with Adam Thielen. Keep in mind, this is still a run-heavy offense in Minnesota, but still, the opportunity should be there, and Jefferson could finish the year as the top rookie receiver in fantasy football. Number 3 is Jerry Jeudy, considered by many to be the best route runner in what was a very good wide receiver class. He'll pair with Courtland Sutton to create a dynamic duo in Denver. Jeudy should see plenty of targets from Drew Lock and has a chance to be very productive, not just in 2020, but in years beyond. Number 4, Jalen Reagor. The Eagles were in need of some wide receiver help. They take the explosive player out of TCU to give Carson Wentz a few more opportunities. Wentz had 4,000 yards last year, but didn't have a single receiver with 500 receiving yards. Reagor could easily change that in 2020. Number 5 is J.K. Dobbins. He might not be one of the top 3 running backs talent-wise in this draft, but falls into an excellent situation with a run-heavy Ravens offense. He will have to pair with Mark Ingram in the backfield for Baltimore, but should get plenty of chances to tote the rock, and now makes for a speedy backfield along with the dynamic Lamar Jackson. Those are my top 5 fantasy fits for 2020's rookies. Happy drafting, everybody.